from the historic Ham Building in St. Paul, it's the Haberdasher's Couch. I'm Kendrick, inviting you to the show, starring Jaime and Dorset, featuring Todd Walker, also featuring Amye Scharlau. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Jaime.
It's Todd About Town, Todd Walker, entertainment, travel, and more. Hey Todd, what's new?
Well, happy Friday! Welcome to another show of the Haberdasher's Couch, where you don't have to pay somebody to listen to you. Thank you.
All right.
Lock all your doors and shut all your windows because Jesse James is in town, folks. Todd,
That's true.
what's happening?
Well, I got to tell you, everybody seems to really want to know what's going on around town because there isn't any collective of going to one place anymore. So I keep hearing from people like, "Oh, you've got to continue telling
Top
us what
five.
to do on
Top
the
five,
weekends."
top six is
in
great.
fact, one of the guys that's in
Perfect.
there getting fitted right now
Yeah.
just said he's a climber and he's getting married, and he just said, "I always go to you for the go-to of what I should do." So I guess we have to keep that up. All
What
right.
can I
So
say?
you
The
mentioned-
price is going up.
So you mentioned Jesse James. So
I did.
I have not been down to see this show yet. It's at the History Theater downtown St. Paul. The reviews have been fantastic. The music is by Chan Poling. He's doing all the music.
Like Chan, yeah.
And if you did see Glenn Sheen, Chan Poling also did the music from that. So it's just really getting great reviews. And
Right.
this cast is fantastic. And it runs through the 28th of May, or May 28th or 29th. And tickets start at right around $40.
Honky Tonk Cabaret and Wild West Show. Haven't heard that one in a long time.
I know, but that's one. That
I mean,
would
Wild
be-
Bill was the last one I know that was. They had both those things going on.
Well, this is definitely
Yeah,
a show that you
cool.
should be taking in and putting on your schedule to do in this month. of May.
HistoryTheater.com, folks. Now it's time to hit one out of the park. What's going on with
So clever. Well, it is baseball season. The weather is warming up, so I thought we need to talk a little bit about the St. Paul Saints. They're playing this weekend. They're playing against Iowa. They're playing Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Tickets start at $15 for being out there in the berm. There's so many different things they have going on, including they have fireworks happening
Right.
after the game. I know on Friday night tonight. So it's definitely a fun event.
Yeah, and make sure that you go to the hot dog stand, the brat stand, that's just underneath when you first come into the mezz.
Yep, that's the best.
That is the bomb, baby.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Some of the best bratwursts in town.
No kidding. I've
Yeah.
never even had them.
Yeah,
Now I have
that's
to
why
do
I
that.
go.
All
That's
right.
why I go. Opening day at Valley Fair. I'm sure I'll hear about this one at home.
Yep. Okay. So opening day is Sunday. I'll give you a little preview, or I'll give you a little next week because I'm going to a media event there on Saturday.
Are you practicing? Woo!
Yeah. No. So, but Valley Fair is always a great time. Tickets start at $34.99. They've always add things, do different things.
They got too many wet rides there. I don't want to get wet.
And not only that, I don't know about you, but I'm like the zipper thing that you go on. I mean, I'm sick the rest of the day. I'm not a ride.
Discover your next adventure at Valley Fair, folks.
Yep.
All right. And we're moving on to
It is Mother's Day on
Get
Sunday.
Your My Hammer.
So I wanted to try something
Mother's Day.
that was a little bit different. And if you haven't been to St. Paul Brewing, they have the best patio, I think, in the Twin Cities. It's
Cool.
It's just such a great spot, and you know where it is, right on the east side.
Yep.
Beautiful spot, beautiful patio. A lot of fun, and so they're doing a Mother's Day brunch. Why not go there, have some mimosas? They're doing breakfast pizzas, and sit outside. It's supposed to be kind of nice.
I used to get my mom all liquored up and then I'd tell her how I felt about her.
No, that's really good.
No.
That's really good. Yeah, so that'd be a fun Mother's Day, something a little bit non-traditional.
You know, it's a nice night for a wedding.
There you go, Billy Idol.
Yes!
So I'm going to Friday night, actually. So Billy Idol is at the Palace Theater on Friday night. Tickets start at $50. What more do we need to say?
That's a great price.
Yeah, everybody knows.
I'm going platinum that night.
You are?
Oh, I'm going to go platinum. I'm going to put a nose ring in my nose and I'm going to go rock out.
So that's Billy Elliot, right down at the Palace Theater. downtown
Billy
St.
Idol.
Billy
Billy
Idol.
Elliot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not old enough.
No.
No.
And come into Heine's when you're down going to the Palace Theater and check out some of the great wares.
Now, Todd, I put a big what next to this.
Okay, this is really cool.
What?
This is really great, and it's so well attended.
It is.
It's called Doors Open. It was started by Scott Mayer, and
That's like zippers down here, but only doors open there.
all right, let's go back.
Okay, anyway.
So it's called Doors Open,
Yeah.
and it was just extremely successful before the pandemic. They get select places in Minneapolis and in St. Paul, and free of charge. And you go in, and you can, like the Star Tribune building, you can look at their presses, do different things there. You can go in the courthouses, and so all these different
Sit in
places.
the judge's chair.
And you can go like the top of the W Hotel and check all that out. And so there's so many different locations.
So do you get like a map or a list? Oh, you get, okay.
I've included the link too. So but it is a great.
Because I figured just people were wandering around, going into buildings, checking them out.
I'm telling you, it's
Right?
very well attended.
Okay.
You will want to map out where you're going to go, because a lot of these places there's lines to get in, and it's just buildings you never have access to that you then will have access to. So don't scoff at that one. So prior to the show, you had said that you were going to start taking some of these things in. So what's your commitment for this week?
Well, after my yoga class and my ballet class and my musical
So
instrument
I think
class,
what we're hearing is
I think-
that he's going to do
I
nothing.
think no. I'm gonna go see the Jesse James thing.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll give you a full review.
All right. That's your commitment.
Got
Yeah.
it.
And you know Chan, so you've got to go
I
and
do.
support him.
Hey, I want to thank you again
Yeah.
this week for coming in.
All right.
Amye Scharlau is coming up, folks, so pay attention to Coffee Talk this week. It's Marshmallow Land. We'll see you next week.
Hi, I'm Amye the Hypnotist here at beautiful Jaime's Haberdashery, and this is Coffee Talk. Last week we talked about marsh marigolds, but what do you know about marshmallows? They are more than that sugary treat that we put on s'mores. It turns out that they have a rich and noble history, tracing all the way back to ancient Egypt, where they used to mix marshmallow roots with honey and make confections. And it has medicinal qualities. It can soothe your throat. It's supposed to improve your immune system. And in fact, in the 1800s, doctors would harvest the marshmallow root, mix it up with a mix of egg and sugar, whip it up and make sort of a meringue, and feed it to children for sore throats. And that was sort of the origins of the marshmallows we have today. Now, the marshmallows we have today don't have the medicinal quality because we don't make them out of the real marshmallows anymore, but they have that rich and wonderful history going back hundreds of years. So when you're making a s'more this year, you are making more than just a tasty, delicious treat. You are hearkening back to a tradition that goes back centuries. See you next week on Coffee Talk.